stop doing the thing.
Max, jump!
Oh,
I think at some point you'd get the picture that like people don't like the god of something, Pachinka Max thing.
good luck, Dad.
Ow.
This is all lies. It's fake. I don't want to see it anymore. It always hurts. They made fun of me. I'm nothing. Save me. Please save me. Make the hurt go away. I need to get out. I need to escape these lies. Why? Why does everything look like so real? If it wasn't fake. If it was real the whole time. Is my pain real too?
And the robot's iron heart is exposed. We can teach him what friendship or family is or something, I don't know. Honestly, I want to laugh. Shoma gave his dad a gift to support him, not accept his dad, and has thrown away that memory.
You okay?
Yeah, somehow. I didn't think that memory was going to be that bad. Why did Shoma have such a negative reaction?
Sometimes the best memories make the hurtful ones worse. If you're not in a good place, the last thing you want to do is look back on all the times that were better. Shoma doesn't want to see how he was back then, back before his heart was broken. That's how he stays sane.
That must be hard.
Oh no, we're small. Well, can't get back in there. And really, we gotta be careful with our steps here.
The metal we fixed earlier.
It's become a very large room.
Yeah! I'm not young anymore.
Dad! Dad, you're the winner in my eyes! Super duper gold medal! You were amazing!
Wow! Now this is a super duper gold medal. Thank you, Shoma.
Super duper gold medal.
Maybe if we use that. Can you hold the medal?
I'll try.
We use it on the robot.
That robot's chest part is open. I think it's busted.
Maybe if we fix it, Shoma will be healed too.
Is Shoma, like, is the robot supposed to be Shoma? With his metallic robot and no heart? Alright. Should we do Komeji's routine? I kinda wanna see it.
I think the key to the somnium is laughter.
I've seen Komeji skits hundreds of times. I got this.
When did you find the time to do that?
God of underwear! Panty Bloomers Max!
Dang. Who knew?
God of sticky situations! Pinchy!
Okay, that's enough. Let's try something else.
Guess that one didn't work. I feel like I'm not enjoying the Tamagotchi thing as much as I did at one point. It's becoming a little bit less fun. It kind of interrupts, completely nonsensical, and doesn't really do a whole lot. Okay, let's fix with the gold medal.
This is the gold medal?
Yeah, wedge it into the chest area there.
Roger that.
The Tamagotchi thing was like funny at first, but not as much anymore. And I can't really use the eyeballies on anything anyway, because nothing's unlocked for me.
I have to pay you back for giving me such a nice gold medal, Shoma. I congratulate Shoma Enda for coming first in the championship of gold medal making.
Wow! It's a robot!
Yeah, yes, it is. Good job, Shoma.
Shoma, you've noticed it, haven't you? The feeling I've been holding inside. You ignored your dad, and you ignored your feelings, didn't you? Stop! I don't want to see anymore! I've had enough! Shoma, no one is laughing! I accepted it. Stupid. You're wrong. That stupid job. That's not true. He should quit. That's not what you want. He's a shitty father. You don't think that. I don't care about anything. You should know. What you really want to say. Dad, I love you.
I'm home to the max! I thought there was an earthquake today, but it was just the studio shaking with laughter at my jokes! Huh? What's wrong, Shoma?
Hey, Dad. I think I understand you a little more now. I think I understand me more, too. I've wanted to say I'm sorry for so long.
It's okay, Shoma.
A comedian is the coolest job ever. And I'm so proud of you, Dad.
You are? Really? Thank you, my son.
This world isn't fake. My heart feels so warm inside right now. This feeling has to be real. I know this world has to be real.
He got it back. His heart. He should be able to open up more now.
Yeah, you're right. You know, Shoma does look best when he's smiling.
Well, even though that was still a little bit nonsensical in some of the solutions, that, at least that was a good Somnium to get through. And we'll celebrate by going on the Ferris wheel again.
I feel like, and it's a painful dream.
Didn't mean to cut you off there. Not that one. Nope. Yes. I don't want to talk to you right now. There we go.
I feel like I've been dreaming for a long time. Such a nice view.
Yeah.
You can see the city at night through the window. The sky is starting to turn brighter to the east. You want to talk about other stuff? Like how none of the buildings around us have any lights on them whatsoever? What is this, like, strange world we're in right now? We're the only people here. Shoma's sitting in front of me. He's looking at me with a gentle expression, as if a weight has been lifted from his shoulders.
I decoded the message and went where it led me. To an underground floor of the Nice Japan building. They called it the Cathedral. The president, Miss Shigure, was waiting for me there. She complimented me on decoding the message and invited me to join NICE. That's probably why Bats 490 was being spread in the first place.
Tukiko did mention that.
We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
Miss Shigure told me all sorts of things about NICE's ideals. And I was sick of the world at the time, so when they told me this world isn't real, I fell in love with NICE's beliefs right away. They told me to keep it all a secret.
You cannot tell anyone about the secret of the world.
Secret of the world, known by only a handful of people. I felt like I was special, just knowing I was one of the chosen few. That's why I didn't tell you the truth.
How do you like the Ferris wheel at night?
It's not bad. You should have let my dad on, too.
He's waiting in a corner of the park. I thought it would be easier for you to talk if we were alone.
No, that's not true. Things are different now.
Good for him. Looks like the chastity belt of his heart has unlocked.
You don't have to say it like that. We showed the security guard at Misatown our police IDs to get in here. We told him this was regarding the investigation and he let us through. The main power of the amusement park is still on, and the key to the Ferris wheel control board is still stuck in the ignition, so it'd be easy to move this. Can you, like, I mean, I guess you could turn on the Ferris wheel and jump in, but, like, is that safe? Like, to do that? I guess. Maybe it moves slow enough you can get in and out without too much trouble.
It all started with the test. The results from my health checkup at my elementary school came back abnormal, so they wanted to do more tests. But instead of the hospital, I was taken to Horodori Institute.
The test results show that you have some very special genetic abnormalities in your DNA. It's extremely rare. Only 1 in hundreds of thousands of people has it. One day, and it will be soon, you will fall ill to an incurable disease, and it will take your life.
Well, that sounds pretty bad.
The only way for you to survive is to receive gene therapy through genome editing here at this institute.
And that sounds pretty fishy.
So I started going to Horodori Institute. But it wasn't true. Not really.
Yeah, this place is honestly, if it wasn't for the relatively happy atmosphere we just had, this would be a little bit creepy. Especially with the whole, like, there's no buildings around us with any lights. Even office buildings that are closed at night have lights on. At least, I would say at least some of them do, right?
About that envelope. I stole it from the Institute. Found it on my doctor's desk. It said it was top secret, so I thought it must be super important. So, I grabbed it and put it in my pocket. Inside the envelope was pieces of paper with writing all over it. It was written in German, but I managed to figure out what it was saying by using a translation app. There actually wasn't anything wrong with my genes. It was all for the sake of research. Horodori Institute was rewriting my genetic code. They used me for human experiments.
Oh, that sounds pretty darn illegal.
When I found out, I talked to Director Horodori, but he acted like he did nothing wrong.
Why are you upset with me? You should be grateful. Your body is now special thanks to genome editing.
We've upgraded you. You're better than ever before.
Also, I would advise against pulling out of the experiments now. Your body is still in a transitionary stage. It needs regular testing and medication. If you stop now, all the cells in your body will falter and dissolve.
Yeah, I mean, you lied to me before, so why should I believe you now? Okay. That's kind of freaky.
I don't know. The papers in the envelope didn't have any details, and Director Horodori didn't tell me anything.
Do you notice any changes in your body?
No, not really. It's the same as usual.
Any, like, Ferris wheel teleporting abilities, perhaps?
Does your father know about this?
I don't think so. I haven't told him. I didn't want him to worry about it. And Director Horodori threatened me not to.
This should go without saying, but I want you to keep this a secret. Don't tell the police, your family, anyone.
Yeah, I would start telling people.
If you do, I'll be forced to destroy all of the data and the medicine that you need. And you know what that would mean, don't you?
Your cells will dissolve.
I thought I just told you.
No, that's not what I meant. You deliberately lied about it pointing to Horodori Institute. You could have chosen not to say anything at all.
But if I didn't say anything, you would have taken me in, right? Then I'd get tortured and injected with the truth serum, and you'd force me to talk about the secret of the world. I lied because I didn't want that to happen.
Is that what he thinks the police do?
No. We don't torture people. We put them in the fancy medical chair without their consent. We look into their brain, pull out information without their consent, and then we use it against them in the court of law.
Well, he is still a kid.
So it's not actually that different.
Horodori Institute was the first place that popped into my head. I've been there lots, and I hated the director, Mr. Horodori, so I wanted to bug him a bit.
Thanks for telling me all this.
Like, we try to present ourselves as the good guys, but we have legitimately taken perfectly innocent, or at least reasonably innocent people into custody against their will, put them to sleep against their will, looked into their brains against their will, and then questioned them with this information that we got after the fact against their will. Don't know how I feel about that sometimes, but it's, ends something the means, or whatever that is.
It's going to be a huge help for the investigation.
Ends justify the means. That's how they say it.
No need to thank me. I owe you my life, Mr. Ryuki. And besides, I decided to be honest from now on.
I see.
I like the look on his face.
Yeah.
You know, I actually wanted to spell the show part of your name with the kanji for laughter. It was going to be spelled with the character for laughter and shine, like a shining smile, because I wanted you to stay smiling forever.
You have a nice smile, Shoma. It fits your name perfectly.
My name? Name. Wait, I remember something.
What is it?
When I was being kidnapped by the researchers, I met Terror in the warehouse.
What?
I couldn't see their face because they had a metal mask on, but I'm sure it was Terror. They said...
I know it was him because he said armed terror.
Of course, that isn't my real name. I told you I'm only you. My true name. Would you like to hear? My name is...
Didn't he have a dumb name like Boat or something? Didn't he say something about Boat? I thought I remember that. By the time we got off the Ferris wheel, it was already bright out. The sun is rising to the east. It shines brightly, diffusing through the white haze covering the city that had gathered in the cold night.
Welcome back, Shoma.
Dad, I'm home. And thank you. You risked your life to protect me, right?
I don't think he was in any real danger. They weren't really hurting him, they were just stepping on him a little bit.
So...
Shoma, I'm so sorry. Until now, I've always been thinking about what's best for me. I always said I was doing things for you, but I was just being selfish. I've caused so much trouble, at work and for you. Your mother and sister, too. But I'm done being selfish. I can't put you through any more pain. I'm going to quit comedy and get a normal, regular office job.
Don't quit!
What?
I like your comedy, Dad. I like you as a comedian.
Shoma.
I don't care if kids make fun of me at school anymore. I won't let them say you're uncool. You're trying to help people with your jokes, right? It's just like when you protected me. You put your heart and soul into it so you can make people laugh and make this world a happier place. And I think that's the coolest thing ever. So, I don't want you to quit being a comedian, no matter what.
Just don't do that one joke that you always do. Just, that's the only thing you need to change.
Is that?
Dad, you dropped this at the warehouse district, didn't you? That's where I picked it up. And when I went to the police earlier, I borrowed some tape and fixed it. Congratulations, Dad! You won the Best Dad in the World Championship. It's a landslide victory! You try so hard as a comedian, and it's kinda lame, but you're so cool at the same time. You drink too much, have nose hair sticking out, and wipe your face with hand towels. But you're my super dumb funny dad, and I'm proud to be your son.
Boy, that's one spectacular prize. A landslide victory for me, huh? Thanks a bunch, Shoma.
By the way, Dad, there's one favor I want to ask.
God of energy.
No.
Inti,
No.
Pataka
Stop.
Max. God of laughter. Lucky, happy, Pataka
That's the
Max.
only thing he has. And he's gotta flaunt it because he has nothing.
Apology. Oh, sorry. God
We're
of
just awkwardly
season.
standing in the background.
What? Chill. Oh. God of shyness! Oh no, please, not the spotlight.
Ryuki, you should get to the hospital soon.
Yeah, we really need some medical attention away from this man.
The case isn't solved yet either.
Yeah, I know.
And I can see the blood on his shoulder now.
But just a bit. I want to watch them a little bit longer.
They have a lot of issues to work out, don't they?
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll be fine. As long as they have smiles, their world will be saved.
Got the wacky music.
Hey, Shoma, what did you think of that joke?
It was great! Dad, you really are the best comedian in the world!
I mean, you don't have to feed him lies, you know? Just tell him, like, we can work on this comedy thing. We don't need to tell him to do the same joke. It's not good. Oh, boy. It'd also be a little more touching if, like, the strange square-headed man wasn't, you know, part of this as well. Okay, so obviously we figured out what Shoma's deal was. I'm not exactly sure if that's important, but it was probably a nice thing to do. We did figure out Terror's real name. What was it, like Delia or something like that? But she said something about Boat before. I'm guessing Boat is not his name. Or whatever he said. But Delia, that doesn't mean anything to me right now. But I'm sure at some point in the future, or maybe it was like some point in the past where we were supposed to put in like a code for something. Maybe we were supposed to put in, you know, a name. Probably some point in, you know, another route, it'll be like, what's my real name? It'll be like, your name's Boat, and it'll be like, that's not a name. That's not a name. You can't call me Boat, or something like that. And I guess we got an ending out of this as well. The last one made sense as an ending, because it was like, okay, this is really screwed up. Date's dead, and we're too, you know, heartbroken to continue. This doesn't feel like an actual ending, because nothing like terribly tragic happened. In fact, we fixed the situation. It feels like we should keep going, I think. So I wonder why this is an ending. Other than the fact that they gave us a critical piece of information that, you know, is probably going to be useful later, but that doesn't necessarily dictate that, like, the story should end here, really. Feels like we could keep going and find out more information, but, you know, who am I? Anyway, can we skip this? I think, yeah, we can. Don't need to watch the whole thing. Komiji and Shoma route end. Yeah, that's a weird ending. Oh, it doesn't put what his name is here, but... okay. I guess we can look at the summary for everything if we ever want that. Shows up as like a new information dot. Okay. So, we'll be done here for today. I'm glad I kept going. So both of these routes are done. And it's not like, as far as I'm aware, it's not like, that's an Ador rabbit right there. It's not like, you know, they asked us like a question and we need to come back here later to input some information. I believe we are entirely done with this fork. So, I'm gonna guess this is all like the Ryuki route, because we haven't gotten to play as older Mizuki at all yet. And maybe this gave us like some backstory, because obviously we could have played it the other way, I think, unless this was... I don't remember. This was so far ago, I don't remember what the decision was here, so maybe there was a decision that was equally optional, but maybe now we have information that we need to take this route. I'm not sure what that is yet, but we got a lot of Ryuki backstory here, and a lot of what happened, what was it, 7 years ago backstory, or whatever it was. So, next time we'll come back up here, and hopefully we'll finally be able to play as Mizuki. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, sorry about all the breaks and everything. It's still kind of difficult to make videos. As I mentioned, I'm in a pretty busy and loud household, so I have to specifically set time aside away from other people to make these videos. And I'm also I'm in school and still working to some degree, so it's like, I don't really have any more free time than I did before, but I have a little bit more. And I still want to make these videos. It just takes a lot more effort than it used to, you know, years ago, back when I was not working full-time and stuff like that. So anyway, that will be all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry about the little bit of cut audio. I wouldn't even say at the beginning. It's at the beginning of this recording session for me, but that I just re-recorded. And I don't know what was up with that. Be a great time to check now. Yeah, it looks like I'm still recording audio. That's great. I've never had that problem before, but, you know, I'd hate to have it again. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and next time we'll go way, way, way back to the beginning and see what happens. Bye.